Hello you gorgeous donut. Today I've got some UK TikTok drama that you don't care about, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Because the tea is piping. Oh God, I'm burning me tongue on this one.
Always loved him, always will love him, not having an affair with him, but do have an abnormal obsession with Lloyd.
So it centres around a huge UK TikToker who is called Eden Harvey. Now you might have seen her on your For You page. She posts like kind of relatable videos, I guess.
Don't look at me like that. You amaze me.
See, I do that, but I do it with the toilet bowl. Don't knock it till you've tried it, guys. What a sensation. What? Just go for a quick dip. Anyway, now she has a sister who is also huge on TikTok called Yasmin, and the beef between these two is like all over my For You page. Like my For You page is absolutely cooked with this because people have been accusing Yasmin of wanting to shag a sister's husband. I wish I was joking. What in the Jeremy Kyle is this? Like if this scenario was brought to Jeremy Kyle, they would literally be like, mate, that's too far. No chance. What are you trying to do to her? Now, I'm going to get on to that part of this story, but this story is so layered, so we need to start on like how these rumours kind of started circulating. Now, this person on Instagram called MDavePat, I'm not too sure if that is their government name. If it is, I am so sorry. How can you have 3 first names in just one first name? That is like unbelievable. Like that is fantastic. MDave and Pat. Jeez. Okay, leave some names for the rest of her. Now, she has went private on all of her socials, and I believe she actually deleted these videos. But basically, she goes on to say that she was asleep upstairs with her 3-year-old son, I believe, and Yasmin was downstairs shagging her husband, which is just an outrageous claim. How would you know that? I'm sorry, but if my friend was downstairs with my husband and I was asleep upstairs and I heard that they were shagging downstairs, I'm going down. I'm not joining in. I'm stopping them. Thank you very much. I'm not that guys, thank you. But you're gonna go down. Like, how would you know unless they're caught on camera or something, which is even more freaky. So she goes on to say that Yasmin and her were like really good friends and she couldn't believe that she would do this. My God, my love for drama that I don't care about and you don't care about is off the scales. Oh, the tea. This is definitely Yorkshire. And loads of like old clips have been surfacing that is kind of trying to prove that this is true and Yasmin actually did this.
Hi guys, this is me and my wife. Here we are, Yas. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Hello. Here she is, look. Yeah. This is me and my wife, and we're having a massive argument because... And this is the second one, right? So she's been cheating on me with Dan Spragg.
What is going on here? Like, why are you vlogging this? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm taking this to the grave with this, right? Like, why are you taking this to TikTok? This is the one place this shouldn't be. This should be handled privately. You're like literally like, oh, hello guys. Look at this, me wife, right, shagging other men behind me back. Look at me. It's like, why are you doing that? I know she's cheated, but she kind of looks scared here, and I'm not trying to sympathise with that if she has actually cheated. I'm just saying I don't think this is the best route that you should possibly be going down to solve this, especially if you have a child together. And because people have been finding old videos, they've found this podcast clip that Eden and Yasmin did together, and now people are accusing Yasmin of shagging Eden's husband. Like, who is this woman? Why does everyone think she's like this serial homewrecker? They said Jack the Ripper was bad. They never mentioned Yasmin the homewrecker. My lord, lock your doors, guys. I'm gonna have to lock my door today. Gonna be accused of shagging me.
And here we are.
So this is basically Yasmin talking about Eden's husband, Lloyd.
Because I saw a big streak of me and Lloyd. Like the party, happy-go-lucky. And here we are. I was obsessed with Lloyd. I was honestly obsessed with Lloyd from the second I met him, wasn't I? His biggest fan. I was on FaceTime when you went on a date, on the phone when you got off the train.
I was actually on the phone to you.
I saw your face when he walked towards you at Charing Cross.
I was so scared.
I know, but always loved him, always will love him, not having an affair with him, but do have an abnormal obsession with Lloyd.
Right.
Okay, so when I saw this clip on my For You page, I was like, why did you have to point out that you're not having an affair with him? I just don't feel, I didn't even suspect that you were. And that's why a lot of people are now running with this, that this has actually happened. Now, this obviously proves nothing. It's just a strange thing to say. Like, no one would suspect that you're shagging your sister's boyfriend slash husband slash fiance, whatever he is. Even to say you have an abnormal obsession with someone else's like partner is also a little bit of a strange thing to say. Like if someone said that about my girlfriend, I'd be like, all right, like keep it in your pants, right? Calm your tits, right? She's mine. No touching, thank you.
Now, what do you think of him?
Lloyd is the person I always want to sit next to at a family event. He's always got the biggest chat. He is also going to get emotion. One of my biggest supporters, the things that have happened in my life recently have been because my brother-in-law put my head into perspective and gave me a different view on life. Mine and Lloyd's relationship is probably a lot deeper than it looks.
Again, like the way that she's speaking about this as if it's her partner. Now, obviously, this is like a, you know, we don't know the dynamics of this sisterly relationship, right? This might be completely normal in their household, which is cool. But just, I can see why there is people accusing, like throwing accusations out there about this kind of thing, because it is a little kind of, it is striking to kind of hear.
Not in a sexual way
No.
that you lot. The
No.
obsession is. Wait, you're in love with Lloyd. Lloyd's in love with Freya. Who's in love with me?
No,
Oh,
you're in love with Freya.
Shut the rumours down.
I hope that this Eden girl doesn't have this in the back of her head. Like, imagine every single family gathering, you're like, he's gone to the toilet, has he? Where's me sister? Oh, not again. Come here, man. Get out. Fiends, yas are. Now, all these clips have been getting like millions of views on TikTok, and this is going to sound so weird because you probably haven't even seen the situation. The situation has got so big that Yasmin, the sister of Eden, has actually had to go on Instagram and say something about it. And just looking at it, the old white text on the black background trick. Influencer, check. Of all the revolting allegations and accusations and judgment and vile, horrific I've seen over the past 48 hours, you know, the only thing that fazed me was someone calling me a bad mum. Oh, shagging me sister's husband, that's right, but I'm not a bad mum though, am I? My kids are in that school at 9 AM every single day, even after shagging Lloyd. I'm a good mum. My little boy is the most confident, happy, funny, intelligent, loving wonder boy. I truly don't care for the internet right now. It's comical how millions of you have jumped on words and seen no evidence from someone you don't know from Adam. I don't even know Adam, so she's right there. Leave my sisters out of this. Eden's magical in her love bubble, and is Freya. They have all to do with these Wolf of Wall Street allegations. What's a Wolf of Wall Street allegation? What is that? Someone said she's had like quaaludes, or someone said she's trying to like clean money illegally. What does this mean? It's a police issue now, because believe it or not, you can't go online talking about somebody anymore without proof. And it's also defamation case, outside of my control, as others have been mentioned. So I can't discuss it. But Yazza the Slazza got me. Okay, so I mean, there is no denying really here. You know, she's kind of just saying she's a good mom, which I have no doubt she is a great mom, right? I can imagine that. But there's no kind of, oh yeah, by the way, just to make this clear, why would I shag my sister's, you know, partner? Why would, that's such a stupid accusation. Like, if someone threw that at me, I'd be like, what are you going on about? It's like, that's stupid. Well, like, of course that didn't happen. That's all you really need to say about it. Just quickly, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you press the subscribe button so you can join the Donut family. You'll have loads of videos to binge watch when you're bored, so just press subscribe. And then she took to TikTok to also do another response to kind of clear her name.
Hey gang, I am being painted out to be something that I'm not. I have had allegations made against me that are so sinister and gross, I'm going to take some time off and focus on my life and what really matters. I want to get back to where we were on here, that happy, laughing, singing, dancing space. Whatever the this is, I don't even know anymore. Grown women tearing me apart, they don't know me, running off allegations from someone they don't know is madness to me. I can't really talk about this much. Like I said, it's out of my hands now. I'm just going to focus on Wolf and Lee and Boo and my family and my peace. I love you all. My DMs are always open if you need me. And I will be right back.
She ain't responding to any of them. It's an interesting one because, you know, if you were getting accused of this would obviously have like a really negative impact on your mental health, especially, you know, if it's not true. Like, you'd be like, why are people saying this? Like, this is my own sister, and that could even like make your sister think, wait, is actually something going on? Like, this could really kind of disrupt your whole family dynamic, and it probably is a really hard thing to go through. But it is just weird how that person at the start accused her of shagging her partner when she was upstairs. Like, that's such a huge allegation to make against someone. So has that just been plucked out of thin air? Because of course then you can sue that person because that is defamation. Like, that's ridiculous. But then would someone say that without any truth to it? That's why everyone's talking about this, because it's just such a weird scenario. Also, I love how she's done the influencer thing of any ads I post will be pre-recorded. Still gotta get me bag. I'm taking a little break for me, but BetterHelp never sleeps, guys, so make sure you sign up. If you're feeling down like me, you need somebody to cry on. Now, she has disabled all comments, and I think on a lot of the old videos that are resurfacing, she's also disabled the comments on them, which I don't actually knock her for, because she probably just doesn't want anyone else talking about this, if it's not true, that is. Now, the situation has got so huge that even Eden has came out with the white text on the black background on the Instagram story to clear things. So what am I talking about, man? Oh god. Never did I think when I was training to be a physiotherapist would I be doing this 5 years later. But I'm enjoying myself. I can't knock that. If I see one more comment telling me my husband is going to be unfaithful to me with a family member because of everything everyone sees online, I'm going to go insane. Already, that's just a mad statement to put out there. Like, it's mad that this is even a scenario in the first place. It may be gossip and juicy to all of you, but this is our marriage. If my husband was ever around someone I didn't trust, rest assured they wouldn't ever be around him ever again. Vice versa. Not because I don't trust my husband, but because our marriage is strongly built on respect. I trust him with my life. Literally. My sister's friendship with my husband is that of close siblings. I can't even believe I'm writing these words. For fuck's sake. I'm extremely family orientated, so having a husband who adores all of my family as his own has always been a dream of mine. You don't see our reality, you haven't got the faintest clue about what we truly are, what our private lives entail, as much as you believe you do. Now, I can kind of sympathise with her here, because, you know, sometimes some people might be, you know, really intense with the way that they think they know somebody like this, when in reality they really don't know them. But when you're a TikTok vlogger and like you expose your entire family life and like all of your close people to the internet, and even your family have TikTok accounts, you've got to expect that stuff like this is going to happen. I know it's not right and it's not like nice, but that's just it for such a positive thing that all of your family are making money on TikTok and living a life that isn't attainable for most people. That has to have an equal negative, and it's just a shame that this is what the negative is. She also goes on to say that her husband is sat right next to her and he's confused that his character is being so disrespected and thrown around for a cheap laugh. She also says, like, my husband and I live in our wonderful bubble and I won't have people tear apart his character anymore. Now, this is interesting again because, you know, she's probably responding as best as she can, but I feel like all they need to say is, look, they haven't shagged. And then everyone could be like, oh, okay, let's just move on to the next thing then. But they don't outwardly come out and say that. Like, she's just saying she trusts her husband. But I don't think anyone was kind of saying that her husband was the issue, even though the husband is as equally as liable for cheating as what a sister would be. Which is interesting, because when Yasmin was getting accused of cheating when her friend was upstairs with her child, no one was like accusing the husband of doing anything wrong. Like, the husband is equally as bad here, yet no one even mentions that the husband was bad in that scenario. It's just Yasmin that has all of the concentration on her, but I guess that's because she's an influencer.
But do have an abnormal obsession with Lloyd.
Let me know if you think there is truth to this, but I think a lot of people are reaching during this scenario. Like, people have been making TikToks like this, which have over 40,000 likes.
Poor Eden. Look how Lloyd is eyeing up the woman he loves, also known as Yes.
I'm sorry, but I don't even think he's looking at her there. And like, what, is he not allowed to like even like look in her direction without getting... I just think this is reaching. Like, this is really reaching. People have even been accusing of like Eden and Lloyd of not being happy together.
I would say though, you've not done anything to help.
I've got therapy.
Yeah, no. But I think instead of doing things because you know you have ADHD, you've just said that's just ADHD. I think you've used it now in the house as more of escape mechanism. It's just ADHD.
Well, yeah, do you know what it is, Lloyd? I cleaned that kitchen so nicely yesterday, and there's fajitas all over it, and you haven't thought for a
Sucks, doesn't
second...
it? Sucks, that, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you haven't thought for a second. Well done, Eden. That's really good. She never ever does this. Let me keep on top of it. And that, I felt quite...
Do you know, I have this fear. Like, I used to have this fear that when me and my girlfriend Chloe had a podcast, this is what we used to look like. Like, I hope that you didn't think it. Like, I see this all the time with couples podcasts. They just come on camera and then just air out all of their dirty laundry. It's like not even funny. They just talk about the stuff that they don't want to talk about in private because they don't want, they want like other people's opinions on it. It's like strange when people talk about such personal stuff and bring up arguments that they've clearly had off camera. I don't know. I just think some of these TikTokers are a little bit intense, guys, if I'm being honest. But yeah, let me know what you think about this sizzling tea, because it's only gonna get hotter, guys. So let me know if you think there's any truth in this, or if it's all just bull. bullshit. Cam News was hot today. If you would like to see me react to some more UK TikTok drama, click this video right here because the tea in this is piping. Why am I using that word so much? I'm kind of obsessed. Piping. Piping. Piping.
Cam Kirkham, baby.